New look, new me? Okay, let's see here. I guess you can't see my face all that well. That's fine. Curb is what's important. Okay, so... welcome back, friends. Lost Sky here, and it's time for more Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask Voice LP. Let's get going here. The Monument. With Monte's destruction imminent, the only hope rests in the Akbadine ruins, which lie beneath the city. This might be the finale right here. Will Layton be able to solve the final puzzle of Akbadine and save Monte from the rising sand? Yeah, let's just have this happy my new look. I'm loving this hat right now. Okay, here we go. The thing. Zoom. Oh, what? Ah, there it is. It's behind or underneath it. Hey, over here. Luke, that's just a manhole cover. Oh, wait, look at this pattern. Yes, open it up. It's time for a puzzle. Oh, what the balls is this? Breaking the seal. Each of these stone slabs has 2 arrows on it. To open the manhole, you must fill the board with slabs so that all 4 arrows, all 4 columns, and both diagonals contain one of each direction of arrow. Some of the slabs are already... both diagonals, damn, are already firmly mixed in place, but you can freely rotate the rest. Are you up to the task? Alright. So every direction must be in this thing, and diagonals, which means... alright, so you can see that upstairs, so... oh, Jesus. Alright, so it has to be this one? Okay, I'll put these over here. Okay, rotate them. Oh, jeez. Let's say you don't have to rotate. That right there works. And that, oh, you do have to rotate because you have to do horizontals. I mean, verticals. So here's the thing, up and down, which means the only verticals left would be left and right. How about the other direction? Okay, here's the problem. If that's like that, this can't be like this. Is there anyone else that can be fit there? There we go. This can fit here. So we can do that so that that fits. So now we just need... I can just do this one. There we go, because all we're doing is focusing this. So if that's the case, we just now need a downer. And a righty. Okay, a down and a righty. And now we need a left and an up. So do we have a left and an up? We do have a left and an up, with a left and an up here. And now we just need... this.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
Yeah! Oh yeah.
A fine puzzle for a gentleman.
Correct. Now let's see what's beneath the manhole. Puzzle. Alright, let's go. But what are you planning to do without the Mask of Chaos, Herschel? I have it right here. What? How? I found it at the Reunion Inn, of course. The true Mask of Chaos, hidden in the archives, just as you had left it. I beg your pardon? And to hid the mask, Professor? I'll explain later. We need to act fast if we are to save the town. But what are you planning to do? Yes, even if we have the Mask of Chaos, we still need the Mask of Order, don't we? Not to worry, Luke. I know exactly where that is. Come, Angela. I will need your help. Curious. Curious. What is this? This is the final chamber of Akbadine, the one that Randall and I never found on our expedition. So it was here all along. And to solve this room's puzzle, we need both masks. Didn't you say you knew where to find the Mask of Order? Indeed, I will show you. Was it the gift? This engraving is the same message that Randall deciphered on the stone tablet years ago. Only the bearers of chaos and order may reveal our legacy. It is always the two halves that make the whole. You see these pedestals over there? One mask must be placed on each one to trigger their mechanism. Oh, no, they're masks. Okay. With that, we can unlock the secret of Akbadine and save Monte. Herschel, stop speaking in riddles. Where's the Mask of Order? You assumed that Henry found the Mask of Order with the treasure and that he had been hiding it all along. Assumptions are dangerous things. Consider the message again. It is always the two halves that make the whole. Two halves? No, surely not. And... ooh!
When they are united, the bearers of chaos and order shall come. The Mask of Order has been right here all this time.
Wow! Quite the puzzle. Layton being hella smart. That means Layton had to know that those things were there, though, doesn't it? It was so simple all along. Now, Angela, I need you to help me solve the final puzzle of Akbadine and save Monte. Yes, Herschel. This car going by. Of course. What the hell now? Okay. Wind up chamber. This looks complicated. 4 mysterious pillars have risen up. The ruins mechanism will activate when the arrows on each pillar point to the center. However, the pillars will only turn if Layton and Angela step on opposing buttons at the same time. When you have Layton press a button, Angela will press the opposite. Also keep in mind that they won't be able to press the same buttons twice in a row. Work together to save the city. Okay, alright, let's, okay. So what happens if I just push these? Pushes that. Okay, so they're gonna turn this way every time. Oh, is there one specific order to do it? No, there can't be, because eventually all the buttons are gonna get pressed. So, these have been pressed, they can't be pressed again. Let's do this. For now, we just need to get the... let's see here. We gotta get certain things in certain places here. Let's see here. I have to get everything within one shot. So how would I do that? Let's try this. Okay. Now everything's within one shot. Now I just have to do the opposing ones. So now we do these. And then we do these. Oh wait, wrong one! Ah, undo that last one. Undo the... ah, crap. Can I just undo the last one? I didn't mean to do those, I meant to do these too, and then we would have been done. Oops! Restart. Do the order I did. So I did, what, this? And then I did this. And then I did... that's not what I did I? No, I did the other ones. Oh crap, what did I do? I already forgot what I did. Oh, this should work. Maybe. Not good. I need to fix that one. So make it these two? I like how I had the answer and I flubbed the buttons and it ruined it. Now I gotta do these a couple times. There we go. So they're all fixed again. Okay, so we just do these two. There you go. And then we do these two. Done. There you go.
Now how about this?
Now she's included? Yeah! Fingers!
Well, not bad.
Correct. You've solved the riddle at the heart of Akbadine. But will it be enough to save the city? I assume it's going to open up a big old hole. Like how the music's playing. They always play the theme at the end, I swear. Pretty sure. Conveniently, the buildings are built in the right spots to not get effed by this. Which just raises the city. Oh.
What is happening?
Behold, Randall, the secret of the Osran. I
Suck
discovered it while you were busy seeking revenge. This ends here.
He's got the high ground, too. That's an interesting one right there. The Mask of Order. The Mask of Order and Mask of Chaos are, in fact, two halves of the same artifact, which can be separated at will. Far from counteracting each other, they gain power only when they are used together. The masks were never two separate entities, but one and the same. They belong together from the start. That is such an interesting idea right there. Boop. Save. I thought weren't we already at the final chapter? Alright, let's keep going here. Epilogue, the Seed of Miracles. So here's the final chapter. Okay. We gotta deal with Orlando Bloom and that other guy, right? Come on, Professor. You should talk to Randall. Of course, I have much to say to him. Punch in the face! Punch in the face! Walk up and punch him in the face. Randall, punch! Layton, punch! Alright, let's go. Double check, have we done everything? Layton's journal. No, there's a couple sections, and past should be done, okay. There's also a couple chapters of the other thing, the side stories. I have to talk to Randall and tell him the truth. At this point, you'll be unable to save your game. Are you ready to continue? What else are we gonna do? Go! Here's the end game. Here we go.
What was that? What happened?
Amazing. Is everyone okay?
This is the true treasure of the Osran. The riddle we could not have solved 18 years ago, Randall. We were distracted by tales of fortune, while the most valuable archaeological find lay elsewhere all along.
You did it. You solved the puzzle of Akbadine. Spectacular. I must hand it to you, Herschel.
There is no puzzle without a solution. You taught me that, Randall.
Archaeology was nothing more than a passing fancy for you, and still you unearthed all of this. Incredible.
I had some help.
Your skill has magnified my own faults. Even in revenge, I am a failure.
Nonsense. The important thing is that you're with us now.
Master Randall. Stay away from me! You stole everything from me! Everything! That's not true.
You still don't see? Henry took nothing from you, Randall. You were used.
Used? What are you talking about?
Everything you were told in those letters was a lie.
What do you mean?
The police thought there was someone behind the masked gentleman. They were right. Randall here was merely a puppet. There was someone behind the mask, pulling the strings all along. And that person is you!
Ooh!
I wish I could say it's been a pleasure. Descolé.
Oh, him! What?
Well played, Layton. Well played.
Descalay!
Forgot about him.
Where's Angela?
I found Angela trapped in a room at the Reunion Inn.
Where is she now?
Right here.
Oh, you didn't. Alright. Tricks everywhere, alright.
I asked her to wear a costume while we played Descolet's little game.
That's silly. That's a little too silly.
I see. You pretended to be taken in by my Angela disguise until I helped you solve the riddle of Akbadain. You knew that you needed my help if you were to solve that final puzzle.
Very good, Descolet.
I knew I never should have used this has-been bumpkin.
I can't believe what I've done.
You're pitiful, Ascot. I gave you back your life and you failed. And Layton, you must tell me. How did you know?
When I first arrived here, I spoke to the real Angela. But I definitely sensed a great unease within her. Angela had suspected Randall of being the masked gentleman all along. That was why she wrote me the letter.
Right? Who doesn't suspect that?
She was hoping that I would get to Randall before the police did. She thought that if I confronted Randall, I might be able to get through to him.
Yes, go on.
Despite our history, Angela wasn't sure what I would do if I discovered that Randall was the masked gentleman. But the next time I saw her, there was something different about her demeanor. Her unease had disappeared. And from that moment, I began to suspect Angela.
Perhaps I was too eager.
I love this music.
You gave yourself away when you asked for the Mask of Order to solve the riddle of Akbadain.
When I heard of Henry's mask, I needed to find someone to play the masked gentleman. Randall obliged. I had to convince Henry of the power of the Mask of Chaos with our dark miracles. If Henry believed that the Mask of Order could counteract the powers of the masked gentleman, well then, surely he would procure this mask rather than watch his dear city crumble. Yes?
But when he did not, you grew tired of waiting. You became Angela so that you could get closer to Henry. But Henry still wouldn't reveal the location of the Mask of Order. And he couldn't, because he never had the Mask of Order in the first place.
Bravo, Layton. But I'm afraid all of the deductive reasoning in the world won't change the fact that I've already won. You've actually done my work for me.
What do you mean?
This has been a pleasure. Many thanks, Layton. Until next time.
Mystery solved. Angela's suspicious behavior. At some point, Angela was replaced by Descol in disguise, taking over her identity almost seamlessly. He helped to manipulate Henry into revealing the Mask of Order. Descol was clever, but he failed to understand the real nature of Henry and Angela's relationship.
All that time, he was using me? I feel like such a fool.
Oh, Randall.
Angela,
I can hardly believe it. I've been waiting so long for your return.
how dare you? You never waited for me. You married Henry.
It's not...
Traitors!
Oh,
After everything I've done for you, Henry, you betray me like this? You stole my ideas and my research. And if that wasn't enough, you stole my love.
You couldn't be more wrong, Randall. Henry has been preparing. Preparing for the day you would return home.
When I would return. What does that mean?
Randall, you should know the truth about Monte d'Or.
We have something to tell you. Now, just leave me alone, all of you!
Randall, when you disappeared, we didn't know if you'd ever return. We were destroyed, all of us. Your parents took it especially hard, of course. Their businesses failed, and the Ascot house fell into disrepair. All that time, Henry risked his life as he searched for you down in those ruins, but to no avail. In a strange twist of fate, he found the Azran treasure you were searching for all those years ago.
Is no one going to mention that Layton found it and didn't take it?
Henry supported your parents with his newfound wealth, but he could not truly replace what they had lost. So he did what he could. He worked hard to build Monte d'Or, and he cared for your parents as if they were his own.
Henry, is this true?
It is, Randall. Henry never stopped searching for you. He always believed that you would return someday. He spent a fortune sending search parties down into those awful ruins. He built the Reunion Inn so that they would have a base near the ruins.
The Reunion Inn?
I believe that was the first building established here in Monte d'Or. Out here, in the middle of nowhere, the Reunion Inn thrived. That was quite a miracle, if you ask me. But not one without a rational explanation behind it.
And what was that?
Henry announced several rewards for anyone who could find the man named Randall. These rewards were so large that word spread quickly, and the Reunion Inn became a popular haunt. From there, the town prospered. Hotels and shops cropped up everywhere. A thriving city bloomed here in the desert. And Monte d'Or became the city we know today.
I can't believe it.
One might say that Monte d'Or is built around the idea of your return, Randall.
My return?
And that is the true miracle behind the city of Monte d'Or.
I don't know what to say.
Randall, it appeared as if Henry had stolen your family and your fortune. Nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, he spent his entire life preserving all that was yours.
But Angela...
The real Angela still had that.
Is that mine?
Randall, my marriage to Henry wasn't real.
What?
After I lost you, Randall, I didn't know how to go on. My parents kept pressing me to get married. They wanted me to marry the richest man in town, Alphonse Dorston.
It's like, hey, my name!
I had given up so completely by that time that I probably would have agreed just so that they would leave me alone. But then Henry asked me. I'll never forget it. He said, "Will you wait for Master Randall with me?" Henry always believed he would come back. He helped me believe too. So we agreed to pretend to be married until the day you returned, Randall. Henry vowed that he would protect and preserve everything of yours.
Henry never took anything from you. He protected everything for you.
Randall must feel like a real asshole right now.
Can it be?
Here's Mama!
Randall?
He still needs to go to prison, though.
Mother!
He did attempt to murderate everyone.
Can it be?
Randall! Oh, if it wasn't for Henry, I don't know what would have happened to me. He took such good care of me, Randall.
I understand. Oh, Mother. I thought I'd never see you again.
Randall, I believe this is yours. This document is proof of ownership for all properties attributed to the Lador family. It reveals that the Lador family fortune is in fact fully owned by a third party.
Third party?
All of the land and money attributed to the Ladors is actually in the name of Randall Ascot.
How can this be?
Henry created a replica of the Mask of Chaos, but not to steal the glory that ought to have been yours. It was the symbol of Monte d'Or, a beacon that would draw your attention wherever you were. Henry assumed you would seek out someone claiming to have the Mask of Chaos when you came back. His assumption was correct. But when the masked gentleman appeared, it was clear the police would come asking questions. Angela acted fast. She knew that if the police investigated Henry's mask, they would discover it was a fake. So she hid the mask and claimed it had been stolen in order to preserve the symbol of Monte d'Or's prosperity.
And also to keep Henry's beacon alive.
Randall, do you still feel that Henry has taken something from you?
What have I done? You weren't yourself. And now that you are, and back here with us, everything is going to be okay. Henry.
This was the true miracle all along.
How many people died in the sand is my question. I feel like a bunch of people must have died in the sand. The miracle of Monte d'Or. Some 18 years ago, Henry offered a hefty reward for Randall's return, attracting entrepreneurs and fortune seekers from all parts to the Reunion Inn. So it was like a gold rush, kinda. Many stayed and set up businesses, and the little settlement grew into a full-blown city. Thus it could be said that Monte d'Or was built upon Henry's devotion to his friend. It seems that Monte d'Or, Jesus, owes its whole existence to the prize money Henry offered to find Randall. Henry's suspicious behavior. Henry's devotion to maintaining and expanding his estate in Monte d'Or lay in his desire to have everything perfect for Randall's eventual return. Henry truly believed that Randall would return and wanted nothing more than to safeguard everything that he cared for. Like, really cared about his brother, because he sees him as a brother, as after all, as we know. I'm gonna say Angela's his beard. That's what I'm thinking.
What is this?
An aftershock!
We almost lost him. Not this bullshit again. He doesn't have a mask this time, so he can get him up.
I'm sorry, Herschel. I let you down.
There's no mask.
I can't pull you up. No, give me your other hand.
You can let me go now, Herschel.
Bro.
Randall, you must just give me your other hand, Randall.
I can't. I've betrayed so many people. I'll never forgive myself. I don't deserve to live. Let me go.
Randall, I can't.
Henry!
Master Randall, after all these years, there's no way I'm letting you get away from us that easily.
Henry.
I wanted to be that Layton was like, I worked out every day just in case this happened. Just in case this happened again. Hey, Grasky, really fast there this time, huh? Real fast there, Grasky.
I'm so ashamed of what I've done. And I don't deserve your kindness or your forgiveness. But why? Why would you do all this for me?
Master Randall, do you really not know? You've always looked out for me.
That's young Master Randall's toy, not yours. You remember your place. Give that back this instant. Honestly, Henry, I don't know what you're thinking. Is this how you were taught? Are you some sort of common thief? I have half a mind to report you to the Master.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to play with it.
Oh, hello. Sorry to disturb you, young Master Randall.
Why did you take Henry's toy?
Huh? Young Master Randall, I think you're mistaken. This is yours.
No, this is the robot that I gave to Henry. Now then, if you'll excuse us, I have half a mind to report you to the Master.
Oh, all right, I'm going.
Master Randall, can you please forgive me for playing with your toy? Henry, it's yours now. But it's your favorite. Well, now it's your favorite. How many toys does one boy need, anyway? Come on, we're going on an adventure today.
Thank you, Master Randall. I promise to take care of it and always treasure it.
Let's find some more treasure. What do you say?
You taught me something invaluable that day, Master Randall. And gave me something to treasure. You treated me not just as an equal, Randall, but also as a brother. And that has always meant more to me than any amount of riches ever could. As the years went by, it became clear to me that our friendship was my most valuable treasure.
I'm speechless.
There's nothing more to say, Master Randall. We all knew you would return. We just didn't think you'd take so long.
Henry. I'm so sorry.
No more apologies. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Henry. Angela. I'm home.
Aw. From Sheffield, you're like, and you're under arrest. Because what the hell, boy? What the hell?
This was a picture-perfect ending. Everything seems to have turned out for the best.
Agreed.
But I still have lots of questions about the Azran civilization, Professor. I mean, how were they able to build all those structures that were below Montador?
Indeed. I was wondering that myself. The Azran were much more advanced than I'd suspected.
Who were the Azran?
But Professor, Henry turned out to be an amazing person. He waited so long for his friend to return home, and everything he built was for Randall. It was all quite miraculous.
The greatest achievement is often the one that is the most selfless.
What other city can claim that it was built on a foundation of loyalty and friendship?
None that I know of. Quite fitting. It truly is the city of miracles.
The only problem is, the bad guy just gets away. That's the one problem with this one. You know there has to be another one because the bad guy just gets away. Like, you caught me! Bye! Ta! It's the only problem. Hiratago is the puzzle master. And so now we shall sit through these credits. And then it'll be the post-puzzles. We have a little bit of time to do some puzzles. We'll see. They said 5. Yeah, Dalston used to hang out with them, and then Dalston just became a douche. Because Dalston was more interested in just being a rich competitor than being one of the guys anymore. How old are they? Like 6? 8? 6? Gonna go with 6. That boy's crying right now. That boy's crying there. And then they're buddies. Downloadable puzzles. Oh, there's also those puzzles. I don't know if we can get those or not. It's like, hey girl. I guess Layton was a childhood friend. He met them when he was in high school with them? Yeah, I guess there you go. Layton met them in high school. Which I guess was said at the start and I forgot. So, Layton's like hella famous for finding this Azran civilization, wasn't he? I wonder in the first 3 do they mention what Layton's real famous for? But was it these things that we're doing right now? Because Layton becomes, of course, a world famous archaeologist. What is his claim to fame is the question. Yeah, here's the problem with this picture. He's holding the mask. How do they get the mask if he's holding the mask? Also, younger Tannenbaum looks silly as balls. But you'd assume he'd have the mask with him, but he couldn't, so... Because that's the thing. The key thing is Henry found the mask. He just didn't find him. Now we're just going through the story again here? Yeah, also there's all the stuff with the bloom. Trust me, I'm gonna mess these two up. That's okay, right? For the odd. There you go. Oh, Dawson's not being a douche right now? Oh yeah, Tannenbaum. Oh right, Troy Baker's in this, right. Oh, Liam O'Brien too. They just give him his hair back. The Dawson's just a nice guy now. He's like, you know what, okay, you know, a lot of bullcrap happened, but I'm cool with you guys now. Oh, there's Snowball. Now, would it be the Orange Bunny if I chose the Orange Bunny instead? That's a question. That is my question. Everyone's having tea. My question is the circus just a permanent circus, or are they going to move on eventually? And things are nice. But we know we're not done, because there needs to be another one. I believe... Okay, so there's the Layton Brothers game, which I think came next, and then the 6th Layton game. Because we know the 7th Layton game, which I gotta buy for Switch at some point, has to do with Layton's daughter. But that's sweet, the final shot being these two. Gotta have some sort of post-credits. There it is.
So then it has come to pass, and we shall see if the Azran were worth my trouble. I have sacrificed everything for this moment. Master, you've done it. Behold, the infinite vault of Akbardine.
I can only assume activating one quest did this.
Beautiful, wouldn't you say? Huh?
His competition.
Hold your ground.
What? Two guys. Yeah, I was wondering if they were working together or not.
Trespassers, this site is now controlled by Targent, and we can't have you two blabbing about what you've seen.
Do we go quietly? These cowards are not in charge here. You are not recognized as any type of authority. And you disgust me with your demented worldview. I will not let you steal that which I have earned.
Wait, he's gonna handle a whole army? Okay. Did he even punch him? Or try? He punched right around him.
Descale. Oh, Descale.
You cannot do this. You have no right.
Au contraire, my boy. Actually, I have every right. Now, let's just have a look.
Ninja vanish.
He's of no concern. Forget him. Secure the last of the Azran ruins. Years of work. Well worth it. Well worth it. Misthalari's Garden of Healing. Ambrosia, the City of Harmony. And now, The infinite vault of Akbadine. We finally have all three of the great legacies. And when I'm finished, the power of the Azran civilization shall be ours.
I remember Miss Tollery, but yeah, to be continued. Second here. Okay, now I gotta look it up. Did you enjoy Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask? You have reached the end of the story, but the game is far from over. There are exactly 135 puzzles scattered throughout the story you've just completed. See if you can complete each and every one of them. You might unlock some other new content in the bonus sections. There's all sorts of fun waiting you there. See if you have what it takes to conquer some of the most baffling puzzles in the game. Have fun with the rest of Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. That's the time. Oh, there's new episodes in the Tunk? Okay. Since you've come to the end of the story, you may now save your game. When you continue this game, you will be resumed play right after saving Monte. From there, you can wander around freely, collecting items and solving puzzles you might have missed. Save completed game. So now we get the Golden Layton. Or the Silver Layton? I think you get Golden, you get everything. Okay, real quick. What am I looking up? Yeah, I'm looking up Professor Layton Miss Tollery. I swear we've done Miss Tollery. Where was Miss Tollery? Miss Tollery, the Last Spectre. That was the fourth game. Yeah, that's where the dragon was, or whatever that creature was. Yeah, okay, that was 4. That was the last one we did. Yeah, and Desco was there, yes. Descole is there. Yeah, was Lucia the creature? Yeah. So what was the second place mentioned? Well, because obviously Miss Tollery was Layton 4. Alright, the Last Spectre was Layton 4, I thought. Yeah, Last Spectre is 4. Miracle Mask is 5. So we never saw the second place. Azran Legacy is going to be the next game, and then it's versus Ace Attorney's coming up this year. Let's get the Professor Layton list real quick. Professor Layton games in order. So here we go. Not gameplay. Let me hear some. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Where's the series? So, Curious Village was 2007. Diabolical Box was also 2007. Unwound Future was 2008. Second trilogy? Okay, here it is. 2009 is Last Spectre. 2011 was, or 2012, worldwide, A Miracle Mask. Azran Legacy is 2013, 2014. But here's the thing. The next game in the list is Layton Brothers Mystery Room. This is a Android and iOS game, which I don't know how we're going to cover that. That was released before this game. The question is, do I want to cover that or not? And then after that is Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I think I've gone over this list before, and let's just go over this now. So we'll just go over this, and then we'll do puzzles, nothing but puzzles, next time. So, I'll do this on computer. It's much easier on computer. I think the music will play the whole time. And it will! Okay, so Professor Layton games in order of release. And Phoenix Wright games in order of release. There we go. Series. There used to be an easy way to see the timeline. What happened? There it is. Okay. So Ace Attorney, Justice for All, Trials and Tribulations, Apollo Justice, Miles Edgeworth, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, which is obviously just the first 3. Yeah, but not that. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. So, and then Dual Destinies. So if we want to do this correctly, the next Phoenix Wright game is going to be Investigations 2 with Edgeworth. The second Miles Edgeworth game. Because we played the first one, which was surprisingly good. We're going to do Investigations, so we're going to do an RPG break, and then we're going to do Ace Attorney Investigations 2, which is Edgeworth. And then after that, we might just skip the Layton Brothers game. Looking over here, Pandora's Box, Dialogue Box, Lost Future, Spectre's Call, Last Spectre, Miracle Mask, Azran Legacy, Control. It's probably these things just skip the side games. Huh, we already missed the side game, so I guess it's okay. Layton had a movie in 2009, by the way? Layton has a movie? We have to review that movie, don't we? I think we need to watch and review that movie for fun. So next up on the plan is an RPG, then Investigations 2, and then I guess we'll do Azran Legacy, and we'll go from Azran Legacy into Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, because Phoenix Wright only has 6 games into Ace Attorney, Layton versus Ace Attorney, and Layton has the 2 trilogies before the Versus game, if you don't count the side games. So, okay, that's what we'll do. That's the plan. Alright. Unless I forget this whole thing and we do something else. And we'll have to see if we do the Layton Brothers game. I don't know how we'll do that. That's a phone game. I know people can capture phones, but... And then after that, after all those things happen... it'll be Cottrell's game, which is... I don't know what we want to... I guess we'll do Cottrell's game. The problem with doing Cottrell's game is it's the last one, and then we're done with Layton until Cottrell gets more games. He's supposed to have a trilogy. While Phoenix Wright is still going to have Dual Destinies, Great Ace Attorney Adventures, which is the Sherlock Holmes game that is getting ported. So that's going to be interesting. We're just going to do a lot of Phoenix Wright at this point after that. So we'll do Dual Destinies, Cottrell's game, and then it's going to be Sherlock Holmes game, Spirit of Justice, the second Sherlock Holmes game. That's funny. We're going to do a Switch game, a 3DS game, and then a Switch game is what's going to happen there. Also, Cottrell's game is also a Switch game. So that is all of that. But we're not done with Layton yet. We still have more puzzles to get through because we always do all the puzzles. So we're going to do all of that. And then we'll move on. So that right there is the game for now. I had fun. Hope you have fun watching. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time. It's a hat.